Hello, welcome to Star Magic Tarot and Intuitive Guidance. My name is Ashley and I'm here to offer you guidance based on my intuition and my work with the tarot. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to like this video, click subscribe, and check that notification bell down below so that you are guaranteed to get notified whenever I post a new video. I'm doing things a little differently. So we're in the season of Aries. This is the new year, right? According to the zodiac and astrology. And so with this new energy, I felt guided to switch it up. So from now on, at least I'm trying this, and let me know how you feel about these videos in the comments below. So I'm grouping the signs by the element. At the end of the initial message, I will offer guidance specifically for each sign. I'll offer guidance for each sign. I'll pick a crystal for each sign. Yeah, so that's how we're doing things. I hope you love it. I hope I love it. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you so much for your donations. If you're interested in supporting the channel, supporting me, that information is in the description box where you can leave a donation. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, just send me an email. My email is in the description box. And yeah, and follow me on Instagram, StarMagic by Ashley. Ashley spelled A-S-H-L-I. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the Earth reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll just say a quick prayer and then we'll get started. Father, Mother, God, Spirit, Universe, angels and guides. Okay, Earth signs. So while I was shuffling, I heard clean house, and I also just started burping a lot. And usually burping indicates like a release of energy. So I feel like, yeah, there's some sort of energy that Spirit is calling for you to release, to clean house. There's a lot of like maintenance happening or needing to happen here, but I do feel like there is some resistance, whether that's you resisting the change occurring. While I was shuffling, like just the number 5 really stood out, and 5, the energy of the number 5 is change, right? It's also like adversity. So this could be why there is this feeling of resistance to cleaning house maybe, or to moving forward, to walking away. Yeah, there's this resistance to walking away here with the number 5 and cleaning house, but Spirit is calling for you to clean house. The Hierophant came through too. It's not here. It's not here. But it came through intuitively. And so I feel like this message could particularly be strong for a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, or this could be cleaning house regarding some sort of tie, some sort of spiritual connection, spiritual tie, a marriage, a union, something, some sort of contractual obligation, something that feels conventional. There's some tidying up that needs to happen, and what happens when we tidy up, we release, we clean house, we throw out what no longer serves us, in gratitude, of course, right? Because, you know, we can thank the contribution of whomever, of whatever, of the situation. We can thank it for the contribution that it's given us to get us to this point in our journey. And then when it comes time to go our separate ways, we do so, but with gratitude for the service, right? For the impact that has shaped you, and gotten you thus far, right? So I don't know if that message is for someone. Take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't apply to you, that's okay too. Check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a full picture. Okay, so the overall energy here is the Five of Swords. This feels like this cleaning house energy that I was picking up on intuitively. And the number 5. Hello, duh. Yeah, I did say the number 5 came to me. Okay, so sorry guys, got a little excited. Right, 5, adversity, change, conflict, right? This 5 of Swords is definitely, it feels like confrontational energy here. But if you notice in this particular image, this man is cutting through something. He's slicing through something. He's cutting away. He's cleaning house here with this 5 of Swords energy. Your first card out is the Hanged Man in reverse, which is really interesting here. If you've been feeling as though maybe this is the change that's happening, the change that's occurring, right? Maybe some of you have been in this period of stagnation. A lot of us have been, right? Given the current state of the world, and we're coming out of that given the current state of the world, right? So this could absolutely be this 5 of Swords energy, this feeling, this need, this urge to clean house, to confront something, to challenge something, someone, some situation is what's moving you out of that feeling of stagnancy, out of that hesitation, out of that Hanged Man energy, right? Because it's in reverse here with maybe a shift in perspective. Maybe it's this shift in perspective, this higher perspective that has gotten you to the point where you're ready to 5 of Swords it, clean house, confront, conflict, challenge. It could be the agitation. It could be a shift in perspective. It could be just the need to get in motion and go. However, this Hanged Man energy in reverse is followed by the World in reverse, which feels like that resistance that I was picking up on. So the World in reverse, this is resistance to ending a cycle. There's a cycle that needs to wrap up. You're approaching the end of a cycle to begin anew. However, there is some sort of resistance, whether this resistance is external to you or this resistance is happening within your internal environment. That is going to be different for everyone, as this is a general reading here. So take it as it resonates and as it applies to your situation. So this cycle, you're approaching this end to a cycle. You're coming out of this period of stagnancy. You feel like you're ready to end this cycle, to wrap it up. Spirit wants you to wrap it up. However, there's a lack of action or follow through here with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Or maybe this feels like inadequacy. So some of you may be lacking in confidence, either in yourself or this external situation. This Queen of Wands energy could be an external person or situation. It could be external from you. So perhaps in realizing and recognizing that, yes, change needs to occur, change is happening, and you're coming out of this still energy, this stagnant energy, to actually take this action. Maybe there are some angry folks in your trail, or maybe there's one particular person. This could be a fire sign, Leo. This could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, right? It's interesting how I paused there after Leo. So someone's pissed off a Leo. You could have fire in your chart. This could be you knowing that you've got to take the initiative, take the action, but not necessarily wanting to, or doubting yourself, questioning whether or not you're capable of actually making this change and confronting this energy, approaching this new beginning here, this new cycle of your life. You've got two two stagnant cards here. The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. So it's like you feel revved up, like you're ready to go, but it's not something, there is some sort of blockage. There is something in your way preventing you from moving on. Perhaps it's this emotional attachment to the situation here. You're finding it really difficult to emotionally detach from the situation so that you can move on and begin this new cycle, so that you can walk toward your Nine of Cups. The only thing holding you back is you here. But not only are you emotionally attached, this is something that you can't stop thinking about here with this Six of Swords in reverse. And if, so, it could go two ways, right? Either, for one group, you're still very much so emotionally attached and obsessed with this situation that you're clearing out, that you're confronting, that you're shaking up here, which is your blockage here with this Eight of Wands in reverse right underneath this Five of Swords energy, due to emotional imbalance here with the Temperance in reverse. Okay, so, and maybe the wound cuts deep, right? With this Six of Cups with the Six of Cups here. This could be a primal relationship. Or it could be regarding a matter that is emotionally charged because it's something that's been in your life, or someone that's been in your life for a very long time, or maybe it's regarding something that you've wanted since you were a child. There's emotional attachment here. So that's for some of you. For others of you, maybe you're feeling ready to go because you have embodied this Hanged Man in reverse energy. You're coming out of hesitation, out of stagnancy, out of a period of not doing anything. But Spirit is advising you to hold on. You got to backtrack here. Maybe some of you, a group of you, have to actually think things through and excavate the suppressed emotions and really revisit the situation so you can properly analyze and assess what it is that you contributed to the situation that caused this Five of Swords energy. And I'm not saying you're at fault. I mean, again, this is a general reading. So some of you may be, some of you may have added fuel to the fire here, especially with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. But some of you, maybe not. Right? But either way, you've got to know it in your heart and your soul and gain clarity here before you can move on and finally wrap up this cycle so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. So take it as it resonates. Take it how it applies to your situation. Your last card out here, though, is the Seven of Pentacles. Finally, some earth in this bitch. So, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There is a decision being made. Again, with this cleaning house energy, there is a decision being made, or Spirit is advising you to reclaim your energy, to divest your energy, divest your time, divest your resources, divest your money from the situation that has been emotionally and mentally draining you, blocking you, preventing you from moving on, causing you serious upset, anger, disappointment, to question your own adequacy, your own worth, your own capability, your own competence, your own value, your own gifts, your own talent, your own life force. That's keeping you stuck in this cycle, this merry-go-round. Maybe you finally come to this realization that it's time to stop doing what you've been doing. That it's not working, that it has never worked. And finally, you've made the choice and you see it clearly now. You can step back, you can walk away, you can divest your energy, your time, your resources. Cleaning house here with this Five of Swords energy. And cleaning house, when you're cleaning house, like, that's not something you can run away from. You've got to actually take the action to set things right, to set things in motion, to cut that cord, to cut that tie. It's not just something that you can just wait to go away on its own. You've got to do it. You've got to do it, and you can do it. And the Spirit is telling you, urging you to do it here with this Five of Swords energy. It's time to get down and funky and confrontational. That doesn't mean you have to be low vibrational about it, right? But it does mean you got to do what you got to do. Do what you need to do. Look, you've got to look out for you, because nobody else will. Nobody else can do it for you. So that's the general message. Now let's see how this applies to each sign. Spirit, what is the specific guidance you have for Taurus? Taurus, you're up. Guidance do you have for Taurus? Alright, Taurus. While I was shuffling, I did feel a fiery energy. I feel like somebody, if it's not you, it could be an energy that's surrounding you, that is within your realm, or within close proximity to you. This could be a person, this could be a situation, this could be a group, right? But there's something about you that feels fiery and revved up and worked up, and like somebody wants to fuck shit up. Like somebody, whether it's you wanting to blow shit up, or somebody outside of you, or a group of people, maybe you're making somebody feel this way. Take it as it applies. But something feels fiery here. Wow. Okay, so the overall energy is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is something that's not working out. This is regarding an issue that is a disappointment. Something that you thought could be like a new beginning, a new seed to something that could potentially prove to be fruitful in the long run. However, this is an opportunity that is not coming in, or maybe you feel like you missed out on, or something that you tried but that's just not working. And underneath this Page of Pentacles energy is this Knight of Swords here, talking about like feeling revved up, somebody feeling revved up, and yeah, definitely self-righteous. I'm feeling some self-righteous energy here. So your first card out is the Hanged Man, but it's upright, unlike the Hanged Man that showed up in the collective energy for Earth, right? So this is Spirit advising you to not take action just yet. Hold tight. Do not act prematurely, because there's something you're not seeing. You have to get clear on the love in this situation. Where is the love? Lead in love. It's like focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want. So if you are feeling revved up, if you are feeling self-righteous, if you are feeling angry, or if the people you're dealing with, or the situation, the surrounding energy, if you're dealing with an energy that feels revved up, fired up, ready to fuck shit up, that feels like a very self-sabotaging energy, instead of taking action and being inspired to take action from that place of anger, of rage, of self-righteousness, of impulsivity, it's really important for you to breathe, take a minute, take a beat, hold tight, be still, to find the love here, the opportunity. It's like reframing the situation to see the gift, the blessing, the lesson. And then you can take action and Queen of Swords it from a logical place, from a place of truth, from a place of authenticity. The Queen of Swords, she's intellectual, she's not emotional. So when she cuts somebody off, it's because it makes sense. It's because it makes sense. She logically weighed out the options, the possibilities. She's in tune with her intuition, and she sees everything clearly. Yeah, so there is something, again, cleaning house, right? That there's something that's being removed. from your life, whether you're removing it or they're removing it. An outside energy is removing whatever this is, whether it's the universe coming in and clearing it out for you, or the person, place, situation, group that is withdrawing themselves from your life. It's going to be different for everybody. But when you're finally ready to make a move from a logical place rather than an emotional place, so not harboring the resentment and disappointment from this opportunity that didn't work out, or that's clearly not working out, you can move forward like the warrior you are. Cool, calm, collected, and clear. Alright, so let's ask Spirit what crystal you should work with for the month of April. Spirit, what crystal should Taurus work with for the month of April 2021? Ooh, I like this for you, Taurus. Malachite. That beautiful green. 34, reducing to a 7. 7 is a magical number. 7 is a magical number. Let the divine assist you in your manifestations here. Malachite, that's a manifestation stone, right? And look at the stars, the gold stars. It's just beautiful. Like magic is all around this stone. 34. Okay, I can't make this up, guys. The essential meaning: clarity of thought and emotions, the right use of intellect, integrating thoughts and intuition. Yeah, this is for you, Taurus. Overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it, but Malachite Spirit has appeared to let you know that there is a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. Reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider all the evidence you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the conscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Your reasoning powers are at their peak right now, so let go of any old beliefs that would make you doubt Malachite Spirit's message, which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through all the information before you. Boom. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Taurus, that's your message for April. Okay, who is Virgo? Virgo's next. Spirit, what specific guidance do you have for the collective energy of Virgo for the month of April 2021? Virgo. 777. 777. You have 3 sevens. The divine is with you, Virgo. The divine is with you. I feel like there's an important decision you're going to have to make. Yeah. You've actually got all of the 7 cards when you place this reading next to the collective earth energy reading. Yeah, there's definitely an important decision you're going to have to make, Virgo. Surrounding some sort of deception here, with the overall energy being the 7 of Swords. Okay, so this could be deception as in some external energy deceived you in some way, lied to you, stole from you, misled you. But for some, this could be how you're being perceived, Remember when I was talking about that cleaning house energy? It's like when you clean house, maybe Spirit is advising you to actually do that in secret. And so some people are going to feel like you deceived them in some way. But them's the breaks. Them's the breaks, Virgo. And it's time for you to stick up for yourself, with your first card being the Seven of Wands. Remain true to yourself. Remain true to you. Stand your ground here with the Seven of Wands. I hate that phrase, stand your ground, but stand in your truth here. Defend yourself. Fight to the death. You will win here. The Seven of Wands is a very victorious energy, but that victory doesn't come without a fight. And the fight that you must withstand, you've got to keep going, this resilience here. It's for you. It's in service of your highest good. It's for your truth. Doing what's right for you, establishing boundaries and honoring them for yourself. And that is for the greater good of all, right? Because this feels like you leading by example, Virgo. The wands rule fire, creativity, inspiration, passion. In you remaining true to yourself fervently, you inspire others to do the same. You inspire awe and admiration in other people here with this Seven of Wands energy. And it's not going to be easy, and it may even be confusing here with this Seven of Cups energy. 777, you've got the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and you had the Seven of Pentacles in reverse in that original Earth energy reading, right? But you're fighting against the disillusion. If you've been in your head about a situation, about cleaning house, if you've been experiencing reservations because you weren't sure whether or not you should stay, well, you aren't going to here with this Hierophant in reverse. This is a breaking of ties, a breaking away. And I did say I saw the Hierophant while I was shuffling. The Hierophant, though, is in reverse. So you're breaking free from some sort of contractual obligation, whether that's a soul tie or an actual commitment, a contractual commitment, or just the structure that you've been so reliant upon, the structure that's been imposed in you or that you've imposed on yourself, some sort of structural standard here. But it's in reverse, so you're breaking free from that. You're remaining, or Spirit is advising you to do so anyway. You have no problem in the month of April. You have the divine support, the support of the divine to stare this confusion, this illusion, this emotional disruption, whatever the Seven of Cups energy is. You're confronting that. You're staring it right in the face, and you're making the choice to break away from whatever energetic ties you have to this situation. You're thinking outside of the box, which may be something that you don't usually do. However, again, it is so important for you to know, Virgo, that this month you have the support of the divine in making this decision. Okay, so that's exciting. Right. It's also really important for you to realize that, like, even in setting boundaries and honoring them, you're doing so out of love. You're you're opening up your heart, or Spirit is advising you to open up your heart to lead in love. Even if you're telling someone no. You can, even if it's you clearing someone out of your life, it's like you can do so in love. You send them away in love, with love, in love and light. It's like, I can love you and you don't have to stay in my life. This isn't from a place of anger or fear or resentment or rage. Because underneath this Seven of Swords energy is Five of Wands energy in reverse. So I feel like you've made it through whatever anger, rage, resentment, pettiness, bitterness that may have been attached to the situation. Spirit is advising you to release that, because that will help you see the situation clearly. See the forest from the, or see the tree from the forest, right? And underneath the Five of Wands energy is this Knight of Cups energy. This upright Knight of Cups energy. So whatever boundaries you're establishing, it's out of self-love and it is in love. So don't doubt yourself, don't second guess yourself, and don't for a second think that people aren't gonna like you or be afraid of disappointing someone. Because ultimately the people who love you will understand. And they already knew this was coming. Okay, Spirit, so what crystal should Virgo work with for the month of April 2021? What crystal should Virgo work with for the month of April? Euclase, 23 reducing to a 5 here. 23 reducing to a 5. Change. 5. The energy of the number 5 is change. Alright, Euclase. Or Euclase? Euclase. Essential meaning, wisdom from within, inner truth, aligning with divine intelligence, trusting your own earned wisdom. When you are distracted by all the noise and stimulation that are part of our lives now, it can be hard to trust that you have what it takes to make wise choices. The appearance of Euclase, Spirit, is a sign that valuable insights can be found through tapping into your intuitive intelligence. When it comes to knowing the truth, there is no substitute for lived experience that has been recalled and examined. Through a process of alchemy, your experiences have generated wisdom that can guide you when you feel lost or confused. You know more than you think. Trust your inner wisdom, for it is guided by the conscious universe. You are learning that fear can distort your intuitive intelligence, so release any worry and tune in within. You have a vast library of knowledge available to you, and wise and loving guidance that will help you. What did I say? You are divinely protected, divinely guided, divinely blessed. The divine is present with you and will be present with you for the month of April, always, of course, but specifically for the month of April. So lean on them, tune within, tune in within, because you have the support here to help you and assist and guide and support you through whatever this is. That next cycle, that making this decision that will bring about positive change, that'll bring about growth. So congratulations, Virgo. That's your April reading. Last but not least, Capricorn. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Capricorn? What specific guidance do you have for Capricorn for the month of April 2021? Okay, Capricorn. So while I was shuffling, that song, wag, 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 that song was playing in my head, and then I felt tired all of a sudden. So I feel like a part of the energy that you're clearing out, that you're cleaning house of this month, the month of April, is overworking yourself, is overworking, overcommitting, depleting your energy, or like pushing through a deficit of energy here. Or so that, you know, for some of you, for others of you, this could just be cutting out whatever's draining you. If it's you doing it to yourself, you're cutting that out. If it's other people that you're allowing to do this to you, situations, work, whatever, you're cutting that out here. It's really important for you to find time to ground, find time to celebrate in the month of April, because there are things happening, wishes that you've been waiting for, ships that you've been waiting for that are finally coming in the month of April, and you won't be able to make full use of them or appreciate them the way you ought to if you continue to overwork yourself or allow yourself to be drained in any capacity. You're going to need your energy here, Capricorn. So the overall energy here is the Three of Wands. You've got 2 threes here, which to me feels like this is something that could happen potentially, or you're going to begin to see results, your manifestations coming to life. This in the 3rd week of April, potentially, or something that maybe you started working on or started envisioning in the month of March is finally coming into play in the month of April. Yeah, this feels quick, like a quick manifestation. And I am feeling a celebratory energy here. I am feeling a celebratory energy that's being shared, that you're sharing with people. I said I'm feeling a manifestation energy, and underneath the Three of Wands is the Magician, the ultimate manifester. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor here. Okay, so your first card out, though, is the Ten of Wands. Drop that load. This feels like over-promising, over-compromising, over-exertion, bending over backwards, overextending, doing things for people, because maybe for some of you, you're a control freak. That came through. So some of you, it's like you're doing everything, even though you've already assigned duties, jobs, functions, services to other people, it's like you've still been doing it all anyway yourself, and that's draining you. But it comes from a place of like fear and a lack of trust, and it's time for you to let that go. It's time for you to release that burden, release the load, drop that Ten of Wands, so that you can start that new beginning fresh, right? With the 10 reducing to a 1 here. And so that you can reinvigorate your passion, your inspiration, your drive. It's time for you to allow yourself to get re-inspired. But that won't happen, and that'll remain blocked until you decide to drop these extra burdens that aren't yours to carry here. Following the Ten of Wands is the King of Pentacles energy. I feel like you've been hyper-focused on luxury, on work, on money, on acquiring wealth, on your stability, right? But being hyper-focused on anything, even if you're hyper-focused on stability, will only bring a sense of instability here, right? Because stress and worry and anxiety and carrying a burden and overexerting yourself, that makes you unstable. And you think you're highly functional in high stress, and to an extent you are. However, you don't want to take advantage of that or exploit that part of you, because then you're left feeling ungrounded and depleted. And that makes nobody happy. It does nothing for anyone, not even the people you're supposedly serving or helping or providing for. The King of Pentacles is a provider. He doesn't just accumulate or acquire wealth for himself to live a nice life. He's sharing it with other people. He's taking care of his loved ones, his family here. He is the ultimate provider. But again, you're not providing any good if your energy is in reverse and you're ungrounded. It's really important for you to connect with your joy here and celebrate. And listen, Capricorn, you may have you may have a ways to go, right? I mean, because there are things we always want more. We can always do more. There's always more room for growth, for expansion, for ascension, right? For just acquiring more. So it's not like, okay, I'm feeling like this energy of, ooh, I don't necessarily want to, or I don't feel safe or secure in celebrating my wins, because if I celebrate now, then I'll get complacent and then I won't move forward and go for and reach for my ultimate goal. And that's crap. That's garbage. You've got to celebrate your wins so that you can refuel to keep going, recharge, resurface. Yeah, resurface. Rehabilitate. Rejuvenate. You've got to celebrate your wins because that gives you the joy. That's the incentive for you to keep going. And you're celebrating your wins with your tribe, with your soul family, with the people you love, with your friends. And maybe you're even reconnecting with people and reconciling with people, right? Once you learn to establish those healthy boundaries and let people know I'm capable of this, I'm not capable of that, those that respect those boundaries are worthy of your love, of your time, of your joy, of your celebration. This feels like healing. Really, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of celebrating, a lot of healing, a lot of boundary setting, a lot of self-love, renegotiating your role in this life, in your life, in the month of April. So let's see what the let's see what crystal Spirit recommends you work with for the month of April. Spirit, what crystal should Capricorn work with for the month of April 2021? What crystal should Capricorn work with for the month of April 2021? Nose is itchy. Crystal should Capricorn work with for the month? Wow. Amethyst. That's beautiful. Four. The energy of 4 is stability here. Amethyst. Someone else got amethyst. I can't remember who. Okay, the essential meaning: familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. What did I say? You can't make this up. About the releasing, the overworking, and the depleting, and the pushing through. Autopilot takes over when we require a rest from mental overload. While this reaction can serve us well, Amethyst Spirit brings a reminder to stop surrendering to the familiar. Be mindfully present to the now and examine your habits. Are they working for you the way you want them to? Are you overdue for a new routine, perhaps a small, simple shift that can make a huge difference? What could you say more often to those you love, or do more often to nurture yourself when your go-to is to sacrifice for others? What habits could you begin to develop today to build your security and increase your prosperity? Can you see how the old habits these replace should have been discarded long ago? Amethyst Spirit's message to you is to be conscious of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for transformation and healing. You deserve so much more than you have right now, so awaken to your ability to co-create anew, one replaced habit at a time. Wow, that's really powerful, Capricorn. So that is what I have for you. That is the Earth message, the message for Earth. those are the messages I have for the earth signs. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for dropping a comment below to let me know how these readings resonated with you. Yeah, do I have anything else to say? Remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I think that's it. That's what I have for you guys. Let's remember to continue to shine our light and raise our voices until we are heard. I will see you next time. Bye.